People don't suffer depression alone. Depressed people might really feel and believe that they are alone, but this is just another one of their false perceptions. In reality, his wife suffers, her children suffer, and their co-workers suffer. Each one suffers differently, but, like the saying goes, no man is an island, and what they feel and what you do affects everyone around you. On this video, I will present 4 ways that the depression of a parent harms their children. The first way is that it causes behavioral problems. Children like structure, believe it or not, and they like to have a leader. They don't always show it, and they put up a big fuss when they are told what to do, but in the big picture, they like being followers and not leaders. Being the leader is too confusing for them. Therefore, when their parent is suffering from depression and are not fully functionable, they act up in order to tell their parents, get out of bed, act like a parent, and give me the structure I need. The second way it harms them is it increases the chance of them being depressed. The conclusion of the age-old debate, if a person's personality is a result of nature, genetics, or nurture, his environment, seems to be that they are both right. A person's personality is formed both by genetic factors and by their environment. When children see their parents always in bed, agitated, or under constant stress, they will pick up on these behaviors and they have a tendency to copy them. Your child's genetic makeup is not in your control, but your actions definitely affect them. If you don't want your children to suffer from depression like you or your spouse does, which I'm sure you don't, then get help to overcome your depression as fast as possible. The third way that depression affects your children is it causes them to be missing outside help, which is so important for their success. One of the many jobs of being a parent is to help your children succeed in life. How do you do this? Well, you give them encouragement, you prod them on, you help them with their homework, and you even drive them to the gym. This gives them the edge that they need to succeed in today's world. It's very hard for a parent who suffers from depression to give this much needed help to their children, and this turns out to be an obstacle for your child's success. The fourth way they might suffer is they might be denied the necessary medical treatment. It is normal that small children get colds, twitches, and run temperature. When you catch it in time, you take them to a doctor, and you give them some antibiotics, and let them rest for a few days, things usually go back to normal. However, a person who is depressed doesn't always notice those small things, that little flu, that little pain, that little twitch, and it could develop into something serious. A parent who suffers from depression doesn't suffer alone. The whole family suffers. No matter how hard it is for you, if you or your spouse suffer from depression, keep your eyes on your children and make sure they get what they need. Shevach Pepper from www.depressionandmarried.com